10 moments, 1 empire. And by the end of this list, none of it is left standing. We need to shock the people. The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Stay and act hard. Best even though your CEO talk shit, get slapped hard. The backyard.
That is not a lyric. That is a plan being spoken out loud before the damage even starts.
What I told him for a shot, if you don't quit, yeah.
Dr. Dre generates $150 million in his first year at death row and still leaves with nothing but his name. A man gets hit in the face with a golf club at a video shoot in broad daylight.
Go ahead, try to do this here. Ooh, yeah, new year, next phase begin.
And by the time this war finishes, 2 of the most gifted MCs the culture ever produces are dead. And the label that builds an empire on gangster rap becomes a courtroom footnote. This is not a rivalry. This is the anatomy of a collapse. 10 moments. Let us count them down. Number 10, Ice Cube walks out with nothing, 1989. Los Angeles, 1989. Straight Outta Compton has already exploded.
Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. Here's a murder rap to keep ya damn.
N.W.A. is the most dangerous name in music.
I'm knocking niggas out the box daily. Yo, weekly, monthly, and yearly.
And on the Straight Outta Compton tour, Priority Records executives walk up with platinum plaques and $75,000 checks and set them down in front of the group.
What's up?
Tell him where you from.
Straight Outta Compton. Another crazy ass nigga.
Here's the thing. Jerry Heller tells them the checks cannot be cashed until contracts are signed.
I'ma call you a bitch or a dirty ass hoe. You probably get mad like a bitch is a
Contracts nobody has actually read. Ice Cube asks for his copy.
The definition is clear. You're the witness of a killing that's taking place without a clue.
He is told he can sign it, but he cannot take it home to review it. Here is what is wild about this. Ice Cube is the only one who refuses to sign.
That's the problem. I see a motherfucking cop, I don't dodge him, but I'm smart.
He later says it plainly. I don't like the manager because he wasn't paying me my money.
The gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off.
That's the bottom line. Eazy-E's response, according to Cube, is direct.
Straight Outta Compton. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube.
Live with it or leave and flop like Arabian Prince.
With a gat that's pointed at your ass. So give it up smooth.
Here is the gut punch. Ice Cube leaves N.W.A. with nothing.
See? Boy, you can't fuck with me. So when I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck.
No contract, no negotiated exit, no goodbye tour.
But the pussy ass niggas won't show this. But I don't give a fuck, I'ma make my snap.
Just a decision made on principle against $75,000 sitting on a table in front of him.
But a nigga like Ren is on the gangster tip, straight out of Compton.
He walks straight into America's most wanted, gold in 14 days.
The police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out.
The next entry is the record that makes sure nobody at Ruthless ever recovers from that decision. Number 9, No Vaseline ends the conversation, 1991.
And kept on stomping while y'all motherfuckers move straight out of Compton.
Los Angeles, 1991. N.W.A. responds to Ice Cube's exit with 100 Miles and Runnin'.
On the block, you been a dick. Easy-E saw your ass and went in it quick. You got
Bars aimed at him across multiple verses. Cube does not respond right away. Here is the thing. When he does respond, he does not just answer the dices.
Now let's play big bank, take little bank. Try to diss Ice Cube, it wasn't worth it.
He builds a complete case, dismantling N.W.A.'s credibility.
Only now you act like you don't know me. It's a case of divide and conquer cause you let her juice.
Exposing Jerry Heller's role in the group's finances and calling Eazy-E a sellout by name, on record.
With no Vaseline.
Over a beat that gives him nowhere to hide. Here is what is wild about this.
With your manager, fella. Fucking MC Ren, Dr. Dre, and Young.
Jerry Heller calls it the most anti-Semitic piece of literature he has ever heard.
All the boys on your team, so you're losing. Hey, yo, Dre, stick to producing, calling me.
Ice Cube's answer is precise. I'm talking about one man that happens to be Jewish.
But Willie D told me to let a hoe be a hoe, so I couldn't stop you from getting gay.
If this man was green, I would still talk about him. Here is the gut punch.
So apart by cutting your grin, oh yeah, the villain does get fucked.
After no Vaseline drops, the public back and forth simply stops.
I started off with too much cargo, drop 4 niggas, now I'm making all the dough.
Not because it resolves, because there is nothing left to say.
Like America most, you can yell all day, but you don't come close. Cause you know
Ice Cube smashes an executive's office at Priority Records months later over unpaid money.
I heard you like giving up the draws. Gang bang by your manager, fella, get money out your...
And the same grievance that starts this entire chapter is still unresolved years after N.W.A's biggest commercial peak.
I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president.
The next entry belongs to the man whose departure costs him even more than Cube's does. Number 8. Dr. Dre leaves with his name and nothing else, 1991.
Tonight's the night I get in some shit.
Yeah.
Compton, 1991. Dr. Dre is the sound of Ruthless Records.
Boy, drop.
Kingpin kicking back while his workers slaying rocks. Coming up.
Builds N.W.A's entire sonic identity. And when he starts questioning his own royalties,
Recognize my face, cause he's a shiesty motherfucker. But I gives a fuck, cause
Suge Knight brings in an accountant named Dick Griffey who tells Dre exactly how much he should be earning.
7 on an undercover car. Creep with me as I crawl through the hood, man.
And how much less he is actually getting. Here is the thing. Dre gives Eyez an ultimatum.
So why in the fuck would you think that it would stop? Plot, yeah, that's what we's about.
Either Jerry goes or I go. Eyez looks him in the face and says,
With me and make my pockets bigger. They wanna meet with me tonight at 7 o'clock.
I can't get rid of Jerry. That single sentence ends the relationship.
I'm so fucked.
yeah, and you don't stop.
Cause it's one.
Here is what is wild about this. According to court papers, Suge Knight and his people come to Ruthless Records and tell Eyez and Jerry Heller that Dre is leaving.
To the deal. If it ain't up to what you feel, then grab your steel.
Right?
And that this is not just a legal conversation. It is physical. It is personal.
Don't stop. Yeah, I'm letting my gat pop. Cause it's 187.
Here is the gut punch. Dre basically builds Ruthless Records from nothing. And he leaves it the same way, with nothing. No settlement that reflects what he creates.
Does it on a nigga's time and a nigga's place? Take my strap just in case one of his boys.
Just his name and a decision to start over completely.
The motherfucking fuck police. You already know I give a fuck about a cop.
Death Row Records is born from that walkout.
And now they wanna make a deal with me. Scoop me up and put me on their team and shit.
The next entry is the empire that Decision builds, and how fast it becomes the biggest label in the genre.
That shit.
Guess what they told me?
We give you 20 G's if you snitch on your homie.
If you are still here, you already know this is not a highlight reel. Here is what is wild.
It's difficult to get.
But I got the hookup with somebody who knows how to get in contact.
Most people watching right now will not subscribe.
I've been on an undercover car.
Yeah, and you don't stop.
Cause it's one.
They will get the story and Rewind Sonic disappears from their feed forever.
My motherfucking 22. So if you wanna blast, nigga, we can buck 'em. If we stick 'em, then we stuck.
Hit subscribe. The collapse is just getting started. Back to the list. Number 7. The Chronic builds an empire overnight, 1992.
Bodies being found on Greenleaf, laying with the heads cut off.
Los Angeles, 1992. The Chronic drops.
Got the hollow points for the snitches, so won't you just walk on by? Cause I'm too hard to.
A triple platinum album generates $30 million to the record label and closer to $45 million on the retail level.
Oh yeah.
Death Row becomes the core of Interscope,
It's just that gangsta glare with gangsta raps. Them gangsta tracks makes a
which becomes the core of Warner Brothers Music's entire revenue machine.
Indonesia bus stop full of fly honeys and skeezers. They wanna
Here is the thing. Suge Knight and Dre insist on owning their own masters.
hell yeah.
A decision no other label backed by that level of street muscle makes at the time.
Brothers, they will do jack moves, black fools, cause I smack fools. Try to sip.
Here's what is wild about this. Nobody in the modern era has ever had a debut album go #1 the way this label's run does.
Wanna make noise, make noise. I make a phone call, my homies coming like the Gotti boy.
Snoop's Doggystyle follows. Every beat, Every hook, every verse comes straight out of one building.
PT on a rhyming spree, a straight G. Her back as I pop my top.
The label becomes the biggest in rap history, built entirely on the exact same aggression that eventually tears it apart.
Know what I'm saying?
The muscle that protects the empire is the same muscle that destroys it.
16 switches and got sounds for the bitches, clocking all the riches.
The next entry is the piece that completes Death Row's roster and starts the war that ends everything. Number 6, Tupac signs from a jail cell, 1995.
All eyes on me.
New York, 1995. Tupac Shakur walks out of prison.
I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell is where them cowards going. Well, all you still damn.
Bailed out for $1.4 million by Suge Knight, on the condition that he signs to Death Row.
It's like a dope thing. It seems my main thing was to be major, paid the game sharp.
Here is the thing. He goes straight to the studio and records 24 tracks in under 2 weeks.
All eyes on.
You can mix it later. That's when it's fresh, he says. All Eyes on Me comes out of that session.
Got the smokers on, whistle as a dip. I'm lost in the land with no plan, living life.
Here is what is wild about this. Tupac's arrival completes the label.
Where you going? I've been there, came back as lonely, homie. Steady flowing against the gray nigga stick.
But it also imports every grievance he is carrying from New York directly into the building.
All eyes on me, little life of a thug, nigga.
He believes Biggie and Bad Boy had prior knowledge of his 1994 shooting at Quad Studios.
Major packing hundreds in my drawers. Fuck the law, bitches. I fuck with a passion. I'm living.
Suge Knight does not discourage that belief. He amplifies it.
All eyes on me.
Here is the gut punch. Tupac tells the world, Tupac is Death Row.
One niggas getting jealous and motherfuckers die. Depend on me like the first and 15. They might.
But the relationship that bails him out of prison is the same relationship that eventually points him directly at Dr. Dre.
Let my bucket swerve. I'm taking off from the curb. The nervousness, neglect, maybe.
The man who built the label's entire sound. The next entry is the moment that turn becomes public.
Who to trust? So many player hating niggas trying to sound like us. Say they ready for the bumper.
Number 1 on this list is not one moment. It is the moment the war finally reaches the man who started it all.
Flashy brains, bitches pursue me like a dream. Been known to disappear before your eyes.
Years after everyone assumes it's over, in front of Quincy Jones.
Need a race, how long will she last? I'm caught between my woman and my pistol and my chips. Triple B.
On the night he's supposed to be honored for his entire career. Number 5, Tupac turns on Dre, 1996.
Techniques you checking for my breathless quotes. I wrote deadly. My history so thoroughly involved.
Los Angeles, 1996.
Cement. What do we find? Niggas watching from my pockets, planning plots on mine. Am I blind?
Snoop Dogg is on trial for murder. Dre does not testify.
Nigga, watch him out. Bring the motherfucking hammer, bring the heat, bring the
Here is the thing. Tupac takes that absence personally.
That's the truth. I got a jar full of niggas nuts. That's for you. Let the west side, east side.
Dre is one of my heroes in the music business, he says.
Bring to you is hardcore. The very essence of my poetry. Dyslexic, so you backward ass nigga.
But if he's not down for his homeboy, I don't want to be around him.
Quit bullshitting, pop, flip the vault mode. Machiavelli rise. All you niggas.
Suge Knight, who is publicly building resentment toward Dre's growing independence,
My niggas in the north run. Born with me for my niggas in the north run. Born with
appears to be shaping the narrative from behind the scenes.
west side for my niggas up north. Of course, it's for my niggas up north.
Here is what is wild about this. Multiple sources, including Corrupt from the Dog Pound,
Live, nigga, water wild feeling. You heard it wrong, nigga. Ain't nothing sweet about my
claim Tupac actually shoots Dr. Dre in the leg after Suge bets him $50,000 that he wouldn't do it.
Your ass, nigga, you can get dick. I'm worldwide, steady war rapping. Get your cash on
Snoop confirms he was standing right next to Dre when it happened.
unleashed. Niggas is lucky if they leave here in one piece. Queen Puff
We took that on the chin, Snoop says. We never said a word. Here is the gut punch.
side. Use a line, motherfucker, nigga. We ride, watch your mouth.
On record, Tupac raps that Dre is a dope producer, but he ain't worked in years,
You see your heart, turn the lights down, cause I might clown in the dark when I check for the hunt.
while allegedly having shot him months earlier. The relationship that produces The Chronic is now a public and private war simultaneously.
Y'all in 3 feet and stop rising. I ain't seen shit. Wendy Williams is a fat bitch.
The next entry is Dre finally walking away from all of it. Number 4, Dre leaves with the shirt on his back, 1996.
I've been there. I've done that. You got guns.
Los Angeles, 1996. Dr. Dre walks away from death row at its absolute commercial peak.
A palace in the hills overlooking the sea. It's worth 8, but I only paid 5.
Here is the thing. To secure his freedom, Dre gives up 50% ownership of the label for a rumored $1. And surrenders the copyrights to the Chronic entirely. Suge Knight's public statement is brutal.
So when you come across a fool, get all that you can get.
He can go with you, but he's leaving with the shirt on his back.
By the caseloads, I'ma keep building, make a killing, get back, relax.
I've never seen a pimp let a hoe leave and tell the prostitute take the jury, take your clothes, and don't forget the money. Here is what is wild about this. Dre partners with Jimmy Iovine to build Aftermath Entertainment.
People die over these dead green guys. Ignorance and greed take their ass by surprise.
And the label's first release, Dr. Dre presents the Aftermath, flops by his own standards. For a moment, it looks like the empire belongs to Death Row's environment, not to Dre's talent.
I've been collecting my feet with the 48 tracks in the MIC.
Here's the gut punch. 2 years later, Dre signs Eminem, then 50 Cent, then Kendrick Lamar.
Ain't nothing flying straight or illegal. It's still the root of all evil, cause I've been there.
He walks away from a company potentially worth $500 billion with nothing.
Both black, so I don't wanna lay you flat. Instead, let's get paper while it's paper.
And build something that outlasts every single person who watches him leave with contempt.
20-inch rims, moolah, y'all. Platinum plaques cover my walls, grinded diamond.
The next entry is the moment the war stops being about money and becomes about blood. Number 3, 2 murders 6 months apart, 1996 to 1997.
Back like a cobra, I stay drunk cause I'm a madman. Whenever sober on a
Las Vegas, September 1996.
bring a war to the city with each breath, death before dishonor. Never let you swallow me.
Tupac Shakur is shot 4 times, leaving a boxing match.
I question who's saying, like fiends frantic for that last vein. Stuck in the game, I hit the scene.
He dies 6 days later. Los Angeles, March 1997.
Still after me, I'm in Jamaica sipping daiquiris. No doubt, we used to having nothing.
The Notorious B.I.G. is shot and killed in a drive-by 4 blocks from an after-party.
I'm screaming death row, throwing west side. Ain't no thing, we was raised on drive-by.
Here is the thing. Both murders remain officially unsolved.
Father, how the hell did I survive? These 5 shots, live it up or give it.
Both happen at the peak of a war that started as diss records and business disputes. And ends with 2 of the most important MCs of a generation gone before 30.
Stop rapping, ain't no West Coast love, just West Coast love to a real nigga stuck in the street.
Here is what is wild about this. Snoop Dogg refuses to keep hating Biggie and Puff after Tupac's death, telling Hot 97 he still liked their music and wanted to work with them.
Just another lost soul stuck calling Jehovah, outlaw till it's over. Brand is my
Tupac's camp reads that as a betrayal.
trusted killers quick to move shit heavily on. I'm similar to Saddam. Sometimes
The tension follows Snoop onto a 5.5-hour flight where nobody speaks to him for the entire trip.
all cash from Atlantic Pacific. And get this, I'm hard to kill when I deal with this.
You knew that company was going to come crashing down, one insider says.
When he died, they went pop. I'm on the church to the fullest lots of West Coast love. Put at the pop.
People let the fame go to their heads and the egos took over.
To steal, down to die for all my soldiers. Like hillbillies, they don't feel me, so refuse.
And the next thing you know, it wasn't nowhere to go but down. The next entry is exactly that collapse happening in real time. Number 2, Snoop escapes and Suge goes to prison, 1997 to 2002.
It really ain't for my gang. Better lay low. I hope he don't be thinking
Los Angeles, 1997. With Tupac gone and Suge Knight facing parole violations tied to the night of the shooting.
Slang records, unseen but well heard, do not disturb. The only reason you alive, cause I ain't
Death Row collapses into chaos. Here is the thing.
gon' smash on me. Snoop and Dre give a fuck about what y'all say. From the world's most
Snoop Dogg is legally tied to the label but broke. Suge controls everything.
So if you wanna play, I'm laying.
Master P offers Snoop $35,000 for a feature.
Let me know. That's what I came for, what I came for.
Then buys his freedom directly from Suge in a prison meeting.
Yeah, from 22 to Lugas, the shit that shoot through you. Who you motherfuckers think the top dog?
Snoop signs to No Limit Records in 1998. Here's what is wild about this.
Shit realer, cause I'm all about my skrilla. The ladies tell me cause I'm $1 million.
Suge is released from prison in 2001 and immediately signs Corrupt,
Lay low. For the bitch that said I shot some shit about on my dick. Now she sick. She.
one of Snoop's closest allies from the Dog Pound, back to death row as an act of pure spite.
Now she sick. She better lay low.
Lay low,
For the niggas who be claiming my hood.
Fuck Dog Pound. Fuck Snoop. Fuck Dash. Look who I got over here.
I always knew these fools would trip. Hating, faking, scheming on.
Is how one insider describes the message. Here is the gut punch.
Sag too hard, you show everybody you gone. Booyaka, booyaka, we bring it straight to.
Snoop responds in 2002 with Pimp Slap,
Jack coming for all the bread I got. Or they call me Bill Clinton for all the head I got.
calling Suge out by name, dissing his wife, and playing a real voicemail exposing Suge's own credibility.
Nobody moving till I say so. Limo tent rolling deep like the president.
The friendship the label is built on is now a public street war conducted entirely through diss records.
You might be bruised, top story on the evening news.
The next entry is the moment that street war stops being metaphorical. Number 1. Dr. Dre gets punched receiving his Lifetime Achievement Award, 2004.
Tonight, and if they don't let us in through the front.
Los Angeles, 2004. The Vibe Awards.
Get on down!
Time's up, game's over, you lose, I win. About to show these nuts.
Dr. Dre is about to accept his Lifetime Achievement Award.
I'm in. I go out and just come back full circle again. You a fad, that means.
Here is the thing. A man named Jimmy Johnson walks up to him and asks for an autograph,
I'll grind you. You walk around mad, you let your anger blind you. We walk around just
then starts punching him in the face. Dre's crew jumps in.
cause I don't ever wanna lead a game without at least saying good.
G-Unit's Young Buck is allegedly involved in the response.
Get it crunk, 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 crunk. And when 50 Cent says jump, you.
Here is what is wild about this. Billboard reports that police investigate Suge Knight's involvement,
Must be on the cock and dock, stock, let you all guessing. So DJ, take the needle and just drop it on.
with sources claiming the attacker was paid $5,000 to hit Dre. Suge denies it completely.
Just call on the Cape Crusaders and leave it to me and trade it past the mic and we can play the
I ain't had nothing to do with it, he says, standing right next to the man asking what happened.
last time. 50 Cent, come on!
Now snap, hands up, you know how we do.
Here is the gut punch. Dre gets up, straightens himself out, and walks on stage to collect his award like nothing happened.
Cause we came here to set this party off right. Let's bounce
Nearly a decade after he leaves death row with nothing but his name.
off the map now. Radar can't even find you. We stay on the grind, you slip, we.
Years later, Suge sues Dre, alleging he ordered a hit against him tied to the Beats by Dre deal.
They don't let us in through the front, we'll come through the side.
A lawsuit built on a business relationship that ended, according to Dre's own lawyer.
Save the best cut last to make you scratch and itch for it like fresh cut grass.
With zero contact since 1996. 10 moments. One empire.
Without at least saying goodbye. So I'm a people.
Built on ownership, loyalty, and violence, and destroyed by the exact same things.
Observe, listen, you'll learn if you pay attention. Why 10 multi-platinum albums later, 3.
Death row does not die from one betrayal.
One last time. When Dr. Dre says crunk, you will get it crunk.
It dies from all of them, stacked on top of each other, for over a decade,
Faces, waste the cover of Rolling Stone pages. Broke down barriers of language and
until there is nothing left to fight over except a lawsuit and a memory.
The future's in my eyes, cause all I want is cash and things. A 500 Benz for
10 moments. One era. Which one ends it for you? Drop it in the comments.
Tour film, catching cases, litigation. Niggas play hate, got me crooked at all 50.
Subscribe so you never miss the next case. Rewind Sonic, where hip-hop history never fades.